So, good evening, welcome to the stream. Slightly early. Did manage to get the... didn't need to come here, did I? No, I went and got the mission so I wouldn't have to. Oh, I'm going to use the mission exit I had. Oh, yes, indeed. So how's everybody doing? I was going to do the iPad, Real Pand raid portion, but I was too tired. Needed a break from the computer. If you is wondering why, it is cause I was editing and recording today as well. Let's see what happens to the frame rate we're at. Well, it's not that bad. I have seen it worse. And Thuma, welcome to the stream. Oh, I should do the thing, shouldn't I? Right, there we go. All good. How is everything? Can we hear everything? Is the sound working, etc.? Everything works very good, yes. Are you Hodoring as well, Sav? Johnny Tenfingers, sounds great, thank you very much. And welcome to the stream. You're rolling some missions, are you? What, new tune as well, or? Sky Cannon UK. Yay, hey, Carl. Hi, Heather. How you doing? So yes, we're at Hodor. All the blitzing to sell. Yeah, I'm with you. It makes sense. You're already in red. Okay. You already have big buff as well. Okay. I'd forgot us now that you thought you'd forgot us now the new dock is born. No. Just change the time a little bit. The first day with the dock. Well, you've seen the very first episode. Second episode is now rendered and uploaded. Third episode I will start editing tomorrow. Possibly. I don't know, I might do a bit tonight. Once you start editing, it's like it's difficult to stop is the problem. More than anything. So with this, it's a low pressure sort of thing. But yeah, the dock, yeah, strange to play. After playing Keeper, it's very odd. Calmesic, yeah. Double D is TH type sound, not exactly TH. Mestic, but the closest you're gonna get if you're English is methic. Aviator. I have done some upgrading. Got WD, got my weapon on. Good job. Right. Envy is the way to go if you're on, well, most tunes actually. Most ranged tunes, if you can get a high enough AR with it. Well, he's got his MV. Yep, just needs another one now, basically. Oh, Cal Method. I think it's easy for me. I'm Welsh. It's just not as easy for everyone else. And it teaches everyone. They might stop not saying, we're going to go to Rutland Castle. Rhuddlan Castle. Might get them to say words properly. Grinchlow, welcome to the stream. See, I'm educating the world on how to pronounce two D's together in a word, if the word is Welsh. It's methig. Not medig. Yeah. What we got there? Bento, what? Why isn't it updating in the thing? Bentis, what? Bentis 2 has followed. Thank you for the follow. Hey, welcome to the stream. Go on, stream. Have a go at pronouncing that word. That's a difficult word to say, even when you are Welsh. That's unfair. Ventus 2 was an altar mine. Oh, right, okay. Let's see. I want to see if how badly Google translates or whatever. One of the weirdest ones to say locally for me is Llanfasell, which is on the north of Anglesey. The amount of people that cannot say it or look at you like there's something wrong with you when you do say it. See if they can do it. Detect language, come on. Yeah. Not bad. And the English?
Isolation.
Can you pronounce the English train station name? No, on principle. Because it's not a real name. It's a sentence without any gaps in it. Its real name is Llanfasell. That's the real name. The rest of it is the Victorians thinking they were jolly funny to write an entire sentence after that. Yeah, it's not. Well, they legally changed the name of the village to that, but it's a Victorian tourist attraction. Yeah, it's not. It's Llanfasell. That's the name of the village, or Llanfasell. Because there's 1,000 Llanfaires in North Wales, I tell you that. Llanfasell, Llanfasell, yeah, etc., etc. But they went, oh God, aren't these words long and hard to say? Let's rename an entire town just so we can have something really, really long on the on the train station thing. And the locals went, oh, I suppose doesn't matter. You know, they didn't really mind at the time, but yeah. And this sector is, yes, Sector 42, where the big stuff happens. Then you need a lot of people to go and do big raid time. We're a little early. It doesn't actually... The raid doesn't start till 7. Last week they do a pre-raid as well on a Sunday. So yeah. I heard you're streaming an Ark tour. Yes, I am. It's in the schedule as well. 27th. I'll be starting the stream at this time, 6:30, but the actual Ark tour will be at 1900 hours UTC. There's a forum post about it as well. I don't know if they've picked everyone, or they were saying they're going to announce when they're doing all that. They may have enough people by now, because they're only taking 15, because trying to do stuff like that with... there you go, there's the forum thread anyway. Have a quick look. And they may have said, right, that's no more, but... myself... have been asked directly by Ark to stream it for them, so I'm not included in the 15 that they're taking. But I will be there and I will be streaming. I'll probably do it on the Keeper, because invariably there's always shenanigans with this sort of thing, and yeah. Having the Keeper in the team will make it a little safer, if people are even teamed, because quite often they're not. Not sure. I don't know what form it will take until we get there. But you can see how many people are here. This is people turning up. There you go. Sector 42. Now, normally I just put Slavic on follow. But we don't have a Savic here today. Savic's busy. And she doesn't. I don't think Savic needs anything from Sector 42 anyway. Yeah, I was looking, there's not much in the way of support symbionts that drop at low levels, is there? It's all infantry and artillery. A few control, but none of the support ones do for Doc. So that's going to make it a bit tougher till our short, heavy, seemingly blind Doc is a bit bigger. And there's 3 dot lines. There's a dot A, dot B, and Shadowlands dot C line or something. Doc's hard to start off with. He was doing all right with hack and quack and that. So, and then I've got some new weapons, but you won't see them in the next episode, which goes live tomorrow. You'll see them in the episode after that. You'll see those. They're a gift from Rob. Went, oh, I've got some Lobie Doc stuff, and I said, oh, yeah, I don't really know what I want to use, so I'm doing pistols, subway weapons. He's outgrown them already. So I'm going to go pistol to begin with, and then I don't know. Chris Sullivan 92. Have I got a shade? Yes. I have a permanent shade that's like maxed out. And I did a Shade veteran playthrough, which was before I did the Let's Build a Tune. I did that. That was quite popular. But that Let's Build a Tune is unique, really. It starts with Fatty, where it's not just me playing on my own and talking a bit. Let's Build really starts with Fatty Boars, and I didn't really get used to doing them until after, well, nearly most of the way through with Fatty Boars, and then, like everyone after, I'm kind of quite relaxed doing them now. But I've found Shade easier than Doctor so far. Yeah, I finished editing episode 2 this morning, then I logged in, did some twinking for about an hour. Well, twinking, just re-gearing and stuff. Then recorded another episode, which I need to edit for the new episode. I've seen a few, just wondered with the 3 choices on the new video. Oh, class choice, yeah. Well, it varied from, because I've already got, I'll show you. There you go, there's my tunes. So there's my old tune, Kalos 2, who I was still playing when I made the channel. Calcrit, Fatty, so agent, bureaucrat, enforcer, engineer, fixer, this keeper, Knack, another keeper, Thumbelina, that's NT, as the Shade, Neytiri, Bukal, soldier, Calbrock, trader, Calibar, I need to delete because they're gone now, Fatty Foo, that's an MA, Mesticles, was a metaphysicist, and then a few assorted little ones, etc, etc. Just validated Kalmethek as well. Yeah, so when I've done them, comedy value, Mesticles, yes, I know. I did not enjoy playing MP. I think maybe because he's Nano Mage, I think, put me off, because I don't like Nano Mage. They're a weird class to play because nobody really needs that much more HP nano skill, except maybe you could argue you do on an MP, but it's like sense, agility and stamina strength are all dark blue, so they're really hard to to twink into anything, which is a shame. Well, my NT was off effects, and I really like them the way they are. I wouldn't change them to a different breed now. Definitely not. In fact, up effects Shade was actually really, really easy to do alphas on. Because don't forget, up effects NT, because you've immediately got strong sense and agility, 2 of the arguably hardest stats to twink in the game. Because there's less items to buff those than there is for strength and stamina, which is the easiest, has the most items available to buff. So it actually made them very easy to twink, because NTs have got a very high Intelli Psychic buff as well. Like 180 or something? Can't remember now, but it's bloody high. So it just makes everything else quite easy. As long as you've got 3k MC on your NT, you're laughing. You just then need to farm all the percent plus nano damage on them. Yeah, trying to get alphas on nanomage isn't easy though when you need strength. Well, buffing strength and stuff is easy-ish, but when you're trying to do strength and agility, like stamina, strength, agility, it's hard on NT. It's doable if you've got enough items, you know, but some are quite rare. Things like this are good though. Ring of Plausibility, Awakened Burden, you know, all that kind of stuff does make it easier. What's the deal with the 3k MC minimum? It's Garrux. You know, the final big nuke, which is bigger than a full auto even at its weakest, that you can recast every 10 seconds more or less. It's getting the most out of that, and it has like, if you've got enough nano skill to cast it, it does damage A. If you've got more, like 2.5, it does more damage again, base. And at 3k it does the most damage it can do at base. That's before you add in plus percent add nano damage. So you could be casting a 26k nuke with plus 40 nano damage on it. So you're always trying to make sure you've got 3k to get like the maximum out of it, and then everything else is adding damage after. The NT in the red cloak next to you. Let's have a look at your gear. So I do like NTs, they're a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh well, you've got Eye of the Zion is good. What's your MC at now? Nano control. You could do with a higher quality one, but they're still good. You swapped a bit, yeah. Well, that's it. If you look at Garrux itself, on the description, it will tell you stuff. Noten Graft. Still using that. There's not a lot better to put in. What I would do, though, is in your offhand here, get a soft pepper pistol. Just never load it, never put any ammo in it. That always makes sure you've got a little bit more. Bit did alphas yesterday, so next, yeah, it's soft pepper. 194 is the highest quality or something weird like that. You can roll them. That's what I think I did for mine. I rolled it. But I've got a level 200 fixer, so it made it easier to roll. You don't put any IP into multi-melee or ranged. I don't think. You just put a bunch of commando armor on, perk for it, equip it. As soon as you put the nano deck on, it's got like minus everything in in skills, and then put your scout or whatever you're going to use on after. I don't know, I'll check my NT after Hodor and we'll have a look. Well, I wouldn't say it was spare. I took all the armour off my soldier and put it on the NT, then swapped it back. You know, it was one of them. But now we've got like a Apotheosis 10, so you can just take armour on and off. It's not as much of a headache, you know what I mean? So I made my soldier naked just to get his armour off him and equip it and then and a wrangle. It's not. And then you've got, you've still got perks and stuff on NT that you can use. Like you can perk into light artillery, and you'll get there. It's only a 194 weapon. It's not, just all the specials. And then people forget stuff like I did today. There's secondary buffs in some of the most common buffs. Like if you get like you think, oh, I need the fling shot on it. Well, you don't need to IP fling shot. You just get that armor on. That gives you a stack of skill in it, and then get buffs like composite ranged expertise. That's another 20, and then you can get an extra 30 if you get offensive steamroller. That has 30 fling, as well as 100 and whatever in it plus. Yeah, you've got to get AI 30 to get that. Yeah. I want to do an IP reset on this tune so that they can, I don't think I've got them with it, so they can go from 2 HE to melee energy, because they can do it. It's possible on a keeper to do it. And the only reason I haven't is I've got too much IP in other places as well. Like I think I've got too much in nano skills. I did that so I could use Rebirth when I died. I just maxed out Psycho Mod and Biomet to make sure I could get it. So I could hit Rebirth pretty quick. And I've probably got too much in Comp Lit, really. Not much in Nanopool though, eh? Apparently, yeah, you can... See, because you're using 2 of the same perk lines for both, you're not far off anyway. If you look at the perks on it, you use Cybernetic Samurai to get the plus damage, see? But it also gives melee energy for the whole line. And the same is true with Heavy Infantry. That boosts 2-hand blunt, 2-hand edged and melee energy. And has more perks with it. So, it is possible on Keeper at least. Having Cybernetic Samurai and the other one, you can play them both together. Alright, we has about 10 minutes, I think, to get into this. Soto Mahoney, hello from Omni 3, yes. Shh, the Omni Spy is here. The Omni Spy is here. Right, I'm going nip to the lab before we start because I don't want to pee halfway through or something. And I'm back. There we go. It's got a lot of bodies here and not a lot of frames per second. It's Hodor. I don't even know where We're going Sector 42 West. Apparently we're doing West. So Alliance is doing 2 of them. We're doing West, apparently. Warped opinion, yes. ICC, where frame rates go to die. Seems strange without Sav. Well, Sav's here in chat. Mm. Just not actually here in the raid. Yeah, Sav was one of the first in, I think. Yes, just awaiting the pants now. I want to need to do an awakened on the cuirass. I should advertise this stream, shouldn't I? I've not done it yet. There's a thought. I'll do the book face as well. I was blitzing some missions earlier, but now I'm just watching. There you go. Oh, your Sav is here. You're just chilling out and watching the stream. Seeing people are having a picnic in the middle there. What I like about the Google Translate is if you put Welsh in, it thinks it's Welsh. It's like, for some reason, the Welsh language has only got the equivalent of a speak and spell to say words, whereas the Google one's got 4 different accents and... We've got about 5 minutes to go. Did I miss anything while I went? What? Someone's giving me a cup of coffee here. Thanks. I was just going to take out my thing. Take out my thing, yeah. Decrypted Kaizoch data core. One of those. That's what I'm taking out. And that's what you need, or you're not getting in. I'm just waiting for some arse to put a pet or a Christmas tree or some other crap all over them. Take out my thing. No. Don't get started with that, or you can't stop. You know that, don't you? It's the thing with innuendo. Once you get started with it, you can't seem to stop yourself doing it. It's see, you're doing it now. I know you are. You're giggling. Now, come on, behave. Don't make me do adulting or something. I haven't seen a carry-on film for a couple of years at least. Usually end up having one. Or seeing one rather. Usually at the in-laws over Christmas or something. We go there on Boxing Day and there's one and they just put it on in the background while we drink and swap stories and all that kind of stuff. There you go, see, hot love, but that's what she said. See? You think you're safe from it, but you're not. Okay, we got improved semi-sentient augmentation crown, but we've also got sympathetic entropy infusion. Yeah, the Llanfair Pwllgwilion is St Mary's, basically. The Church of St Mary's. What the Welsh word, inverted commas, means, the Victorian word actually means St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hall near the rapid whirlpool of Transilio and the Red Cave. So it's like St Mary's Church in the hollow of the White Hazel. It's just like an entire sentence with no spaces in it. So yeah, comes under Innismon, which is Anglesey. So yes, Omnilude, secret sub-department of Omni Reform, I see. Oh God. Is it going to be one of those evenings, is it? Well, most of the place names in the UK are one of three things. They're either Celtic, which is Welsh and mostly Scottish, Anglo, or Saxon, or Viking. There's a brilliant video, hang on, by Jay Foreman, Mapmen playlist. Which one is it? Oh, there you go. Why are British place names so hard to pronounce? Let me get that for you. Yeah, it'll be historic reasons. You watch that and it explains why the way you pronounce place names in the UK is just so weird. Because they're following different rules, plus they've evolved as well, so you've kind of got no hope with them, really. Mihalik, welcome to the stream. Are you doing... one of the things? Alliance or whatever? It's gone 7. We haven't stepped yet. I think we're doing west tonight, I think. Still like bazillions of people here, hence the complete and utter lack of frames. There are some Welsh areas in America as well, apparently. I vacationed in Intercourse, PA, and went bowling in Blue Ball, PA. Okay. I don't know who started it. But see, I said if you start down that road, you can't stop. We're doing west, I think, or something tonight. Oh, let's have a look here. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Lubdings 10 has reached enlightenment. Well, no more dings for you. Gwyneth. Yeah, Gwyneth is Welsh. You now know it's not Gwynedd. It's Gwyneth. Where I live now is Conwy, but it used to be Gwyneth. As a county, you know. Yeah, Gwyneth. The double D is the same as it is in the doctor's name. So Meddig, 2 Ds. So there's a place in North Wales that I lived in as a kid called Rhyddlan, but it's 2 Ds in it, and every English person calls it Rudland. There's no D on the end, number one. Number two, 2 Ds are a th type sound. Gwynedd. People will just look at you, side-eye you in Wales if you say Gwynedd. One D would make it Gwynedd. 2 Ds makes it Gwyneth. And Gwyneth is actually a name, really. My grandmother on my mother's side, her first name was Gwyneth. But Gwyn tends to be a man's name in Welsh. Not always. Eyes are still all blurry. I'm starting to get concerned. How much time have you spent looking into far distance this week? Thing is, in hindsight, I would have proposed. Well, no, it's actually more correct that the name is before the profession. Like Jones the engine is Jones the engine driver in Wales. Like Ivor the engine is Ivor the engine in English. It's first name profession. Jones the butcher. So, Cal Meddig is bang on for Welsh. I can see things in the distance for the first time in my life. By screen and letters, it's still blurry, hoping that connects. Oh, did you have eye surgery? Was it you that was saying they had that? I used to be able to see things an inch in front of my nose, but now... LASIK. Oh, I take your eyes like a little while, and LASIK it changes the front of your eyes. It doesn't change how well you can see close up, though. So your lens focus, I mean, if you're young, you're going to be fine. Your lenses will correct. As you get older, like me, though, you notice seeing close up gets harder and harder. Seeing far away is no problem. I can see tiny little electrical wires on the top of masts and things from miles away. No problem. If I get more than if I'm half a metre from my monitor, I start squinting. Yeah, a friend of mine had LASIK. He said the worst thing was the smell. You could smell the flesh burning. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, your eyes will have, as they heal, they will settle anyway. But you might find that you need glasses for working with screens or reading, depending how old you are. Or the lenses in your eyes, the muscles that move them will get used to it and get stronger, and you'll find that focus comes back over a month or so. We are always slow. Yeah, well, last Hodor raid we went through like pretty much on the dot. Now we're like 10 minutes after. I suppose it depends who... it depends who's leading or whatever. But if Alliance are doing two sides, they've got to be all in order before they step, so... They didn't give me enough Valium, I was freaking out the entire time. Oof, God. Kraut guy, hi everyone. Is he doing the Doctor now? No, I'm on the Keeper, doing Hodor. It's 36. Yeah, you might start to notice reading close up is a little harder than it used to be. It varies from person to person, so... It's only since I hit, like... It was late 30s, early 40s, I started to notice it was getting slightly harder to read. Extremely nearsighted to start with, yeah. You'll be alright, your eyes will start to settle into it. Or the muscles that control the lens in your eyes will, more accurately. I would like to go in. Here you are. Give item. I accept the mission. When I left the Doctor, I was able to see things all the way across the street, cars, buildings. Oh, you'll be able to drive now as well then. If you couldn't see across the street, there's no way you'd have got a driving licence. I wouldn't want to try driving a car if I couldn't see, like, at least, you know. Oh, that is not the Let's Build a Toon stream. No, no, no. They're coming out in normal episodic content to begin with. Because people said they missed that, so... Without your eyeglasses. Yeah, yeah. What was your prescription, do you know? Like higher than 4. So that's quite short-sighted. .5 and 8.5. Ooh, 8.5 is, yeah. But without your glasses on, you could probably read things right up in front of your nose. You might find you can't anymore. Which is more akin to, like, normal vision. Yeah, 5.5 is, like, you've got to squint to cross the road. And 8.5, oof, yeah. What was it? Was it astigmatism? That's usually what they fix with LASIK, isn't it? It's when your eyes aren't round, they're slightly... rugby ball for me and football for you shaped eyes. 3-point difference between eyes. You really can't really read without glasses either. Yeah, I would imagine. It'd be tricky. Painful. Well, give you headaches and stuff. Yeah, and astigmatism is the most common cause of short-sightedness. Like, you know, egg-shaped eyes. Astigmatism is literally the most common reason people are short-sighted, and is corrected with just normal glasses, normally. Means you can see up the road. You can see the leaves on the trees. Do we move? And we're moving. Nobody said step. Move and remember we are west. Tell me if I'm going the right way, Sav. Someone who knows. Change callers again. To the left. Nobody's gone left yet. We're going this way. Keep running with your team. They did, you saw it. Anthuman, ding, AI-30, congrats! Are you going to spam past here? Or did I miss it? I think I missed it. It's when you can see how fast the spam's going past that window. I won't be able to scroll up for it anymore, I don't think. No, it's gone. Sorry, my dude. Picked the wrong moment. You in this raid somewhere? There you go. Sav found it, because Sav isn't getting spammed. Bloodstain 1 has been awarded the highest honorary rank for outstanding dedication to the defence of Rubicon. Congrats, my dude. Sure, I've got that one already, but yes, make sure it's up to date. You know, run off and get Apotheosis Tendon now. Cool unlocking that and then like be swapping out your alien armour and everything. Bit of lag there maybe, I'm not sure. No more AI tech 3. Oh, that was always so damned annoying anyway. You know, when the guildmate says, "Oh, has anyone got a set of commando or whatever, I'm trying to get a weapon on," you can just go, "Yeah, I need it straight back though. Don't make me wait for it." You can just whip your armour off and throw it straight back on again without faffing around. Excuse me. It is quite cool actually. I think everyone's always hated that, so you're not alone in that. I'll get you out of your cocoon, dude. You would actually get a fair bit of alien XP in here. If I didn't not need it already. It was already AI 30 before I ever came in here. 250-ish. Do quite well. I managed not to be on a mine today. I'm quite pleased about that. You know how I love the mines. Double check your NCU. Yep. And that's it. I now sit tight for a while because I'm melee. But everyone gets the lovely buffs. I always liked the Black Slayer. I always thought some variant of that should have become the sort of top Engie pet, not the chicken thing. It's much easier to see if your pet's actually fighting with the Slayer model. His arms are swinging around and, you know. I think that's a bit more than 2 bars. I think it's different for west side. Looks like they've already killed it. Near the big alien tree growing into the wall, or the rock face over there. Mihalik, right, I have to pop out later, all and good luck. Aren't you doing the other Alliance side or something? No? Okay. Hope everything's alright, Mihalik. See you next time, which is tomorrow, I think. North Tower's already down. I'm not sure which ones I should be on. Yeah. Follow the assist. North Tower down, first tower. Oh, okay. Keep using your assist macro and hope that you're doing the right thing. Oh, I think I'm cocooned. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm out. That was just weird the way the camera reacted to it. It's horrible being cocooned when your camera can't move so that you can actually see your character. It just slowly goes downwards. That's a lot of bodies. Someone's still in a cocoon. Are you in there? Yes, but cozy. It's cozy in my little cocoon. Pre-kills are 2 bubbles again, and don't go charging towards it, because that would be bad. No AoE, leg shot, anything breaking snare. Right, okay.
Hodor raid. Remove any form of roots, snares and AoE damage you have, including grenades or any other shenanigans like adventure farts. What? North, starting on second tower, 3 bars barred. Right. Nano program unicorn authorization terminated. Be mindful. Note to self, don't open some other program while raiding. What, like Streamlabs? Google Chrome. Yeah, should be more mindful, really. Just pay 1 billion, you okay? It's all going on. I'm ready for the countdown. I'm melee, so I don't go over there. Oh, itchy ear, sorry. Boof. And it dead. I do not know how many points I have. I don't know, asking the public thingamy. Melees can fight this, yes? Yay! Big hitbox. Well, it already hit, it was only 2 bars, so... I had to pump 2 bars of damage on it. Kaboom! Little bit slow getting away there. Staying away from them Seeker dudes. Look at them all hanging around it. Watching them all kaboom. Being attacked by Seekers left, right, and centre. I really don't want to be fighting them on a... bit of an earthquake going on. That one's close. $2,705 raid points. Not going to get me an ACDC. No Akadaka for you. Damn, that's a lot of screen shake. 6,000, 7,000, nearly 8,000. 8,002 points. Yeah, bidding with a mere 2,700 ain't gonna work, is it? Kapow comes to mind. Yeah, there's a lot of kapow going on, isn't there? Like modern media's approach to the news or videos and stuff. Looks like the old 70s Batman series when they had a fight, you know. Kapow! It's all like that. I hate that sort of editing in like YouTube videos. People do it and I'm like, ugh, don't. You know, someone's got the thing. And I is saving all my, what's it? Just for the Timmy Doc. Yeah, I'm sure Timmy Doc was in, Timid Doc was in Storm at one point. We wait out the raid and then what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to show someone my NT and the pistol. I think the guy's a bit worried about his CPU. Like mine's constantly running at yeah, especially if you're on the old engine. But okay, we're out. Just say thank you all in. Thank you. Thanks for the raid. Yay, there we go. Right, okay, so we were going to have a quick look at the NT. I'll show you how I've got them set up. And there's a couple of things you might want to add to them anyway, but... Right, bear with me. Wise Guy, FSB, hi all, and that was a fast raid. It was quick, yeah. We didn't step until about 1:15. So, yeah, 30 minutes. It was real quick. Alliance did 2 of them, and we did... Hodor did just west, I think so. Right, so if we go to Thumbelina... Save someone there. No NCU, can't buff them. Not sure why they're here, but yeah. Thanks, I was being eaten. Yeah, it looked like it. If they'd had nearly full health, I'd have just left them to it. But yeah, they did not look to be in good shape. Right, so this is my NT. Let's get somewhere a bit less laggy. Full AI armor gives like 210 multi-range. Yeah, it does. And then perks, etc. So I think that's how I did it. Okay, so a bit less laggy over here. Right, so here is Thumbelina. That's the hat you get from the HI raid. Now, the gear she is wearing is full scout. And pretty lass standing next to me who wanted to know about this. You see, she may be small, but she's very powerful. So, you can see the setup there. I've got that on for some reason, and a non-upgraded path, but on the deck you can see there, Majestic Soft Pepper Pistol is what you're looking for, and it's only pistol skill. There's no fling, there's no nothing on it, yeah? But it gives 28, and there, quality 194 is the highest you can roll. So it's like 0% effective because it's on with the cyber deck. If I take the cyber deck off, which you wouldn't do, you know. Comes out of OE, and then I think, yeah, I put a tiny bit of pistol in there. I might need to AI, whatever, but once you put it on, the multi-range isn't counted. Oh, yes, it is. I'm streaming. Bear with... Sorry, folks, bear with me a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that was the thing. Well, you can see there I've got 953 to get it back on. I need 955. So even with that in there and that in there, all you need, here's my big bag of win, is... Oh. Yeah, I did IP it, yeah. I couldn't remember. But I still had enough left over. Look, I've still got spare IP there now. Now I'm trying to remember how the hell I put it on. If I put that on, it'll probably do it. Or buff myself. Because I almost certainly don't have that. So I'll just buff myself. 973. And Cyberdeck going back on. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I did. If I'd have used a barbecue shoulder, yeah, that would have been easier, but no great loss, as you can see there. So that's gone back on. Oh God. Do you want to go stand in Borealis so you don't get shot at? Or are you just going to stand there and die? Oh God, man. Yeah, either one of those two would help. But you can see the rest of the setup there. It is, yeah, if you want to take it off for any reason. I mean, then I've got Nano Target Helper. So direct nano damage efficiency, it's 5% on that. Nano Controller, I could only make a 291 at the time. So 73 to skills there. Then I've got Dust Brigade module there, which you can see gives 32. So as I stand now, I've got all those. Implants, full alphas. Can't remember what we got on that. Something weird. Etc. But if we then go to Nano and Casting, there you go, Matter Creation, 3005, just. So, Body and Defense tab. There you go. Look at Dem Invades. It's a bit weird, I guess. Even Deflect, and I've still got IP left over. I'm sure I've got this, and I wanted to get the Zion thing, but I was thinking of putting this in the eye, because it's 175 to MC, and I've got what on the Alpha, 140. What do you get? 58. So it's a lot more. Deflect on an NT. Yeah. If you're up effects, yeah. All right. Well, let's go. Hopefully, I'm saved somewhere out in Shadowlands. I should be. For Nanomage, you might find it's a bit costly. Alright, let's get... Yeah. Where do we want to go? Yeah, that'll do. Plus on up effects as well, because of the trickle down. You got like 2k run speed straight away, which is nice. Bear in mind I haven't played this in quite a while. Okay, we're going to deal with him. So the first thing I would do there is hit that and then single target blind. So, cycle I use, Inigimma's new tactical, which is the old double, is Izigimma's ultimatum, which is the slow cast, and you haven't got that. And then that as soon as it becomes available. Oh, hang on. ICC planet-wide announcement. Dr. Fap has been... Dr. Fap has been awarded the highest honorary outstanding dedication to the defence of Rubica. Right, let's get our little friend over there, Hebe, of the Heebie-Jeebies. Let's pull him. Dr. Fap. Oh my god. Right, so with this guy, we'll give him the self-illumination. And kaboom. So you will get slightly higher like that. What I figured out for myself here is, although that takes a little longer to cast, because they don't share a cooldown, it's fine. And that's because of the other stuff I'm wearing in here. So I've got the sluggish Notum lens in there because that's another 10% direct nano damage. He can drop Bellis, Badonis, whatever armour. So that's quite good. Dr. Fap. Oh my god. And they changed Super Slag's name because it was quote-unquote offensive. That's kind of weird, gotta say. Just a little bit weird. Soto Mahoney, I have a similarly named tune. I don't want to talk about it. I see. Yeah, my favourite thing to go out and do diners and such with here is probably Shade, you know, in Inferno. Rubicar diners are quite like using NT just because it's quick. And if you've got silly damage shields, you just go straight through them and eat them alive. Yeah, the thing of Scion would make it a little easier. I could swap that off, maybe, but having that extra 10% is pretty on. Not Destru. Hey Carl, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Seen you for a little while. Nice to have you here. Shades OP. Well, yeah. They're good. They're great for soloing stuff, though. They really are. Once you get most of totemic rights done and stuff like that, then they're very, very strong soloers. Is he up? He is up. But I hate that you have to get so far underneath here just to get him. Have a dot, and I run away bravely. But yeah, Shade in there, you can just sit in the middle of there and kill him. Okay, that should have got rid of the Guardians. Usually you get to about here at the tree. I still got him with him. Right, can I? Probably. Right, okay. Creepy spider. Ow! Ow, how very dare you. Right. I'm just looking to see what the hell that was running towards me. So even being lazy with him, still eating him. No more layers, I think. On Shade, fighting him is super comfortable. So he's dead. I wasn't actually after anything, I haven't played the Shade in a long time, so, you know. Oh yeah, these guys still after me. Well, never mind. We're going back to Rubicar. So on this build, it's only just past the 3k. With the Scion thing, it'd be a lot closer. But it's trying to cram all your plus nano damage percent into there. But you can see, you know, it's the damage you do hit them for. Somewhere down here. Yeah, you're in like 26, 28k all the time. So in this is sort of a glass cannon build, really. If I put defensive HUDs in and stuff like that, I lose damage, but a lot more survivability, so I probably wouldn't go out trying to solo like this, but in a team and all the rest of it, it's pretty cool. Right, okay, well I think that's about it. Yeah, I got the brain. You can see there. It's quite a nice brain, actually, if you look. So, MC 175, and then all across the board you've got Psycho, Mard, Matamet, Time, Space. They're all pretty good. They're all 125, so a few points less, but that's quite doable. But then you get a lot back because you got Intelligence, Psychic, Stamina, Agility, Strength, all that for an extra 25. Nano Resist 50, Max Nano, Max Health, Treatment for 100, Complete 100. So you're losing in some places but gaining in others. But I would probably miss the 72 to Psychic, 30 to Sense, you know, so, but there's useless stuff in there as well, like Vehicle Air and what have you. And the treatment's a little bit easier as well, 1925 versus, what is it on one of these now? 2088. So yeah, it's sort of a mixed bag, those new items, but I think they are good. I think, you know, they're a viable alternative sort of thing, you know. I mean, the Shade out in Shadowlands is kind of nuts. I mean, I'll show you that quickly. Got a bit more time yet. Did your MT used to be a 165? No, I didn't make this tune until 2015, I think. Born. Oh, 2016, there you go. Maybe someone had the same name back then, I don't know. But it wasn't me, no. The tunes on Let's Builds that I've made are Fatty Balls, Thumbelina, The Engineer, Trader, MP, and MA, the Keeper you know well, and then this one. Looking better, isn't he? Well, you see that, not in this episode, but the episode after that. I'm always slightly ahead. But if I take Neytiri out to Shadowlands to play with diners, she's nuts. She is not even like the most geared shade either. She's really not. I mean, has got slippers of screaming and all that kind of stuff, but other than that, she's really not overpoweredly built. She's full alphas and that, but that's quite easy on a Op Effect shade. But yeah, a few seconds on those anyway. I mean, I use those out of preference because I have got Deceit of the Zan as well, amongst a bunch of other crap in here. But we go out and play with a diner on shades, you'll see what I mean by how overpowered they are. Yeah, let's have a look at buffs. Are we there yet? Okay, let's have a look. Excuse me. Where will we go? We'll go Frontier again. Only we will go elsewhere this time. And immediately with Shade, obviously straight away you've got like 800, nearly 1,000 more run speed and a ton of IP left over. Nothing to put it into, really. And that's all self. I don't think she's got any outside buffs running. Or maybe a hack and quack or something. Lasting ultimatum. And a crit buff. Behemoth. People have buffed me. What can I do? Right, who thinks they know where I'm going? Ah, well, you may think you know. And you may even be right. I can remember making this run hundreds and hundreds of times. Back in the day when Shadowlands... Well, when Storm first got to Inferno. This is where we used to come and farm XP. Because there were no missions or what have you then. There's a few different ways you can run here actually, but... Yeah, do you remember if you were clan, you used to come, once you'd finished XP and you used to run up here and hide by the statue, log off here. Yeah. The amount of people that are up the top of that ramp looking for that statue was nuts. Nostalgia, yeah. The sneaky statue, yep. Someone might have been here and cleared everything. Come on, I know it's you. You're bigger than the others. Oh, I've got its mate, okay. Stun procs for the win. Well and truly cocked up the pull, but hey. you can help as well. Yeah, because these were like level 240, so they were like quite doable. Pop some cooldowns and for some reason I couldn't target the diner in there, and I think I've cocked up totemic rights, but we'll survive anyway. Yeah, there's a lot more keyboard noise when you're playing a playing a shade. You have your carpal tunnel syndrome. Well, nearly 40 years of playing guitar hasn't given it to me, so maybe that's why I get away with it. Already built up a ton of tendon and muscle dexterity, stamina and strength in my left hand, so compared to playing the guitar, typing and doing stuff on the computer is just now it's absolutely like it's completely effortless compared to playing a guitar. And yet if you play guitar for long enough, playing the guitar becomes pretty much effortless as well, because don't forget you're on stage for like 3 hours. Right, now we've uncocked that up. Let's pull ugly over here. Come on. So here we go. He's a diner, 249. Does hit quite hard. And off we jolly well go. See if he drops anything good. I'm thinking probably not. You'd have had tendinitis way sooner if you were susceptible from guitar playing alone. Well, that's... yeah, playing modern rock guitar is akin, to violin, etc. So I never had any issues with it. I still don't have any issues with it, except I don't play like I used to, like as often, etc. Without an audience, I get bored. Unless I get a song idea, then that's it. You can't get me off the damn thing. But to me, guitars are like, my hands are big, so I don't know if that helps or hinders. I think it usually helps. I can play on the stream, but the problem is, as soon as you play music on your stream, then it just gets copyrighted. I know thousands of songs all the way through, every note, and I can play them without really thinking about it, unless I kind of go, ooh, is there another verse, or is it the bridge now? That kind of... Apart from that, I still know them, but you can't play them because as soon as you do that online, bang, some bugger copyrights you. Okay, nothing from him. You can kind of see how effortless that was. For a shade. I just struggled with that a little bit on the NT. Is he in the middle there? Tinos, come on. Yeah, they're a brilliant class once you get used to them. They really are. There you go. That's the only thing I find much harder with Shade is trying to have a conversation in AO at the same time as playing the Shade. You can see here, this is like lazy mode almost, you know? Firing off all your perk lines at the mob and specials and, you know, the occasional nano. Insta crash in AO for me. What happened? Where were you at the time? No, and nothing good out of these two, but there you go. Alright, I've got part of this back in Rubicar, so I know where it is. You crashed too. Battle Station Shop. Yeah, it's usually... I don't think I've ever crashed in there. Ever. Drops straight out. There's no tower wars or anything going on anywhere. That kind of shenanigans. Everyone was booted, only a couple of us got back. Wow. Well, that's a bit concerning. And welcome to the stream, by the way. TS 1966. Mind you, I was in Shadowlands, maybe. Yeah, there's like nobody here, look. There's like nobody here. That is everyone getting kicked off. And look here, all those people suddenly logging off. My God. Yeah, because remember, there was like about 20 people just on here. Okay, that's slightly concerning. Yeah, Old Athen was chocker, wasn't it? Silly Boys 78, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's people still up here, so... Yeah, I think there was. I think something happened there. Because where the hell is everyone gone from Old Athen? No, they're all coming back on, look. The entire AFK army. What was the order of nukes? On the lower stuff, I didn't bother with self-illumination. I just did Izagima's, like, double, basically. Although it's different now. And then, Garrick's, Izagima's, and SL Izagima's. Whichever ones they're named. And then just rotate them because they don't have the same cooldown. They have different cooldowns. So while one is counting down, the other is on a different timer. Because they're classed as dot lines instead now. Which actually increases your damage output because you're not waiting on one and the other all the time. You popped into my recommended channel, so I will lurk for a while, I reckon, sir. Awesome, that's Oren... Baboli? I don't know, I'm probably not pronouncing that correct. I'll log back and tell you exactly which ones it was. Yes, the AFK army in Old Athen. Oren Baboli. Okay. Is that sort of Italian or? Right, so back to Thumbelina. Right, so the ones I use. So I got Garrick's here. Then Izagima's tactical nuke, which gives you offensive focus straight away, and then Izagima's ultimatum. That's the rotation I was using them in. Because they have different cooldowns on them. Kind of want to go put these 2 new items in. The Zion thing, almost definitely. I'll show you a thing. I'll show you something. Right, this was my morning. Hopefully this won't crash me. It probably will. Alright, there you go. That, minus the video screen, I don't know if you can make that out. That's the episode that'll be live tomorrow. You can see those lines and bits, and those are all the edits I make to a single episode. That's three hours of playing, moved all the way down into 40 odd minutes of game, and then that's the adjustment layer, just to give it a bit more colour, because YouTube drains the colour a bit. And it's all my own work. And I've closed it. Yep. So there you go. Yeah, that's why videos take a lot of time. Doing all that. So I don't know, has everybody come back again now, or are they all... Yeah. I wonder what crashed everybody then, because Gwenclew crashed as well. He's in Wales. What if it's service providers or something? Or we were just lucky to be in Shadowlands at the time. Lex Newcomb to you all. He's got he's got a new alt. Oh my god, and other one. Hide of the Fox. What the hell? Oh, Adv one. Why the hell have I got that? Was that a diner drop or something? People on Discord are talking about crashing as well. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, interesting. Yeah, so this was the second one. I'm not sure why it's put a small backpack there. Weird. Does Anarchy Online still have an official Discord? Yes, it does indeed. There you go. Moonanite123 also hello. Well, hello. There you go. That's the official Discord. So you do get actual Funcom employees on that. Yeah, after Fumbelina was Caltech, the engineer, then Carl Crit, the agent, Carl Brock, the trader with his PDKPs, Mysticals, 42, and then Brute Carl's the most recent, and Kalos 2, the original, that I don't really play anymore. Naka, my enforcer, Bukal, my soldier, and then Nak, my old keeper, who's not nearly as good as my new one, I've got to be honest. But yeah, Kalos 2 is a OG tune, is Kalos 2. Hopefully you can read. Can you guys read the game chat? There you go. Born. You guys read that? Saturday, December 1st, 1:15 in 2001. My tune is nearly 20 years old. Policus, welcome to the stream. So yes, he's been around quite a while. He's got all kinds of old bits and bobs on him as well that don't drop anymore. Like I can't remember what perk that was, but it's now called No Name. Which is sort of upsetting. I should finish all the garden keys with him. He's got most of them. And then I can buy stuff from the Greedy Shade when I want it. There you go. Remember these? You have just made a mistake. There you go. Danger. Read carefully. I presume you read this because you've just killed one of our trusted employees. That was a mistake. It sounds like Poirot. But we forgive you. That is what Omnitech is all about. Go now to any tool shop and buy an Omnitech application form. We will accept you. No questions asked. No strings attached. Welcome, future employee. Yeah. He remembers the amnesty back in 2001. Got a load of those. Because every omni-sided mob dropped them. All kinds of old guff in here. I mean, God, he's still running around with those things. But yeah, his favourites have got, like, used to drop down to about here. Now it's not empty because all the nanos he used to have are gone. Join Omnitech, yeah, exactly. Played is probably quite scary. 374 days, 22 hours, 35 minutes and 31 seconds, and I have only ever logged him in about a dozen times since 2015. So there's my OG tune that I don't play anymore. Kind of a shame. He's got every nano, he's done the DB quest, all of that. He's got nanos you can't buy anymore. Like fast attack expertise. First aid expertise. Stuff like that. It's really weird. He has got tutoring expertise as well, which you can't buy anymore. You can get a... you can't buy the nano, but you can get a graft from the Mantis Den, Smuggler's Den, whichever you want to call it. So yeah, he's got a ton of stuff. BBI Faithful 1000, the original ones. Oh no, that's the new one. I ran in and looted it. In case, because nobody else wanted it and everyone went, loot it on your adv, you spanner, loot it on your adv. Okay. So it was one of those. Photic 22. Yeah, that's going back a little ways. Yeah, it's like, I think that nano's there because there was nothing else to put there and people kept asking for tutoring. Because I had it and nobody else did after 2015. So yeah, he's still got missions. Oh, I wonder how old these are. Find Victor, No, Jan, and confront him. Haven't done that on him yet. Robot Trouble Part 1. What the hell was that? Find the lost friend. Oh, that's Arid Rift, isn't it? Yeah. Already got to level 215 after 19 years, yeah. Swimming expertise for the win. Absolutely, Numble. Definitely. You haven't lived unless you've got swimming expertise. Yeah, I don't even know how to play him anymore. It's kind of sad, but there we are. And all the way to the latest one. Someone called me Calm Eddie earlier. I can kind of see how they might try and figure out the name and go for that. Calm Eddie G. No! Calm Edith. That's him, currently. So all you know, he's got a heavy Noten tank which disappears into his chest for some reason. So yeah. and this, The Keeper. One of my favourites this tune has been, I've got to be honest. They are pretty epic. But yeah, they don't get much of an outing. Some of these tunes, I need to do more with them, like Llewellyn, my fixer. Really enjoyed him. Yeah, he's looking at me now like, you ain't playing me much these days. But yeah, he's a lot of fun to play as well. Pew pew and all of that. Right, I'm going to look and see if there's anyone else doing Anarchy Online tonight, or just me, because I was planning on stopping soonish. Let's have a look. There's me, and there's Cohen is here, who hates it when I raid him, apparently. So I try not to. Che, are you streaming? He's having a night off. Chauffeur is, but he's playing something completely different. It might have to be Cohen then. Loving the Doc Builder tune. Well, thank you, Paulicus. You are going to watch me suffer on that one, I think. And looks like Cohen is doing... Looks like he's doing Alb, actually. Right, we are back tomorrow at the usual time. So thank you all for coming along and coming down memory lane with me. I'm there's Carl Medeg now. I'm going to send you all. We're going to go raid Cohen, who doesn't like to be raided because he feels like, oh my God, I have to talk to the chat. So yeah, it's not that bad. Right, is that all aboard who's going aboard? Very good. Right, I'm going to send you all there now. So thanks all for coming to the stream, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Right, bye for now.